Heyo, welcome back to my Every Games tier list. It's been a while since I've done this, so I think I'm going to record these from now on. I'm going to try and edit the video so that I put every game I review under the bar or whatever, but if not, sorry ahead of time. But anyways, let's get cracking here. Let's start off with, I saw it, Genshen Impact. I didn't play much of Genshin. I probably put like maybe 6 hours into this game. I did not like it. I did not hate it either, but I also made a YouTube video of this game when it first came out. Yeah, I just wasn't crazy about this game. It immediately opens up like Breath of the Wild, like right there. It's Breath of the Wild. Combat felt very mashy. There's probably some other stuff I missed. Maybe it gets better later on, but this is a game I do not want to return to, like ever. Like, look, Paraglider too. It's a very visually pleasing game, and I do like its art style, though, so that's pretty nice.
I guess they were too afraid.
Let's do the Monsters Inc. game on the GameCube. I have some fond memories of this game, but it's definitely not good. It's just goofy fun. It's Dodgeball. It's this. Wait, this is... Where is it? Yeah, it's this. It's the most random game ever. You play as the most random Monsters Inc. characters. You throw on these little balls that have different effects. I think one of them shrinks you, one of them makes you into a clown. Okay, maybe I made that one up. But I don't know. This game was just kind of goofy. This is shovelware. The definition of it. Nothing too crazy about that game. So yeah, definitely in the yucky area. Triforce Heroes. I haven't played. This is another game I didn't play much of. This is. I guess I'm getting these out of the way. I didn't have another friend to play this with, which is basically the main appeal to this game. But I was not crazy about it. The bosses looked really cool, but I didn't like how if you played it alone, you had to have the other links, and there was a lot of needless backtracking. There is some good music in this game too, and this also has like skins. Like this is the gimmick right here. It seems pretty cool, but it's just so sluggish. It really slows the game down, so you really need to play this with a friend. So I put this in mass. Samurai Link is kind of cool, and then it gives you like superpowers or whatever, like different abilities. So overall, I think this is definitely the weakest Zelda game ever. But it's also like a casual, fun Zelda game, so it's not offensive, I guess. Mega Man 2. Let's do Mega Man 2. Let's go do a good game. This was a really good game. I remember Mega Man 2. Right now I'm putting it in Goten, but I might change it. I remember playing the Mega Man games when Mega Man got announced in Smash 4. I was like, alright, they're on sale, I'll play some of them. I think I played it up to 4. These are hard games, like old school hard. Music's still really good. Platforming was still cool. Classic NES flickering here. The powers were pretty neat as well. I don't remember the shrimp robots. That looks like a Metroid. Overall, just a really good game, great music. What was the final boss in this game again? I don't remember the final boss. Who is this? Wow, it's been a long time since I played Mega Man 2. I don't even remember the final boss. I remember Wily. So it's like Alien Wily? I have like no recollection of this guy. Overall, game's still... Oh, lots of flashing lights, holy crap. Still a very good game. But actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to put it in good stuff, because I really don't remember a lot of it. It's definitely a great game, but for my personal tier list, I'm going to put it in the good stuff. Let's do this one. Nickelodeon All-Star Unite, or Nicktoons Unite, that's what it's called. Oh god, that's one I have a lot of nostalgia for, because I'm a sucker for crossovers. And this was like SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, Timmy Turner, and What was the other one? Jimmy Neutron. I thought it was just a really cool novelty idea. I remember a lot of the enemies being copy and pasted. I guess each character had like their own ability and all that. It kind of looks like those old Ninja Turtle games, but with Nickelodeon characters. Oh my god, the animations are not good. This was definitely made for the cheap. I like how Cosmo and Wanda are very basic PNGs. Oh, I guess they do blink. I was gonna say they don't blink. God, this game looks awful. You go through all the 4 of the Nickelodeon worlds. And I guess all the main bosses were like, you know, villains from the shows, like probably Plankton. There's Plankton, but is Plankton the final boss? That would probably make the most sense. Who's this? Oh, Crocker. The evil teacher. Yeah, these are cool novelty ideas, but I mean, I don't even know if I ever finished the game looking back at it. Giant flea bot? Must be from Jimmy Neutron. That's a Jimmy Neutron villain. So that guy's the final boss of Nick Unite. You can beat this game really fast. Anywho, very interesting, bad game. Gameplay looks miserable. You don't even see games like that anymore. Wii Fit. I will do this one real quick. Wii Fit is like okay. It's just a fitness game. It was a very popular game too. It had the mini games as well. I remember doing like the little run around Woohoo Island or whatever it was.
Let's do some.
I still have my Wii balance board at my parents' place. I didn't even know you could customize their hair, or remembered. We all had it. This is the game! I did this one a lot. I just thought it was really cool to run around this island. I really liked this island when I was younger. Nintendo sure as hell used it a lot. Wii Sports Resort, some other Wii games, and Smash Bros, of course. Then I guess Ring Fit Adventure kind of took over this game. Really good stuff. Great idea to try and get people fit off of gaming. Sure, Nintendo Land. I thought this game was okay. Nothing crazy, but it had some novelty games. I really liked the Donkey Kong game on this. The Zelda game was kind of interesting too. It was like co-op Zelda, like arcade style. You have the little chew jellies here. You like beat them and stuff with the Wii Motion Plus. It was kind of cool. You had the bokoblins, the bombs here. Luigi's Mansion had a game. Metroid one was really fun. This one, yeah, Metroid. That Kraid and Ridley. Let's see if I can find Ridley. There he is, Ridley! He's too big for Smash, but not too big for Nintendo Land. And yes, I know Ridley's an ultimate. And I should have used this design for Ridley in Smash. Where's the Donkey Kong one? Oh yeah, Pikmin was on here too, and then they eat you and you turn into poop. It's weird seeing a Mario block in Pikmin. This is probably like a way to try and get a lot of Nintendo's IPs into the modern light. It's unfortunate the Wii U was not a popular system, because this would have been a great idea for the Switch. But this also wasn't the launch title people were looking for. I don't even remember the balloon one. This one must have been awful. More Zelda. Where's the Donkey Kong one? That one was my favorite. It was just fun going through that course. And then this is a Ganon fight, right? Ganon looks pretty cool. Oh, I heard you could go on the ship! I guess I can't find the Donkey Kong one. Is that the beginning? Huh, shame. Donkey Kong one was really fun. Let's move on. But yeah, overall, that's a very okay game. not bad, but it was not what the Switch, the Wii U needed. Let's look for another one. Eyes closed. This one. Ooh, new Pokemon Snap. I think I made a video on this game. We'll put it in here for now. Did I make a Pokemon Snap video? I did 3 years ago. Oh no, this is the
Hey
boss.
man, $1 just to chuck me into.
That's kind of cool looking back on an old VOD. I played
I don't remember that.
almost 6 hours of this game. This was during quarantine too, so I wasn't really doing much else. Oh my god, I look so much younger.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Look
Look
at that.
Why is it making me scan things?
I feel a lot buffer now though. Like my upper body strength has improved. I've been working out a lot too. Anyways, this game was a novelty. I know it had like a free DLC update randomly that I never played. But yeah, I enjoyed this. I thought it was fun.
But I haven't noticed it yet.
I remember fucking this mission up. I don't know how I did it though.
Playing a different game.
But yeah, this was cool. I thought the graphics looked alright. It's just taking pictures of Pokemon. It was fun.
Hey,
I'm glad that this game finally got a sequel. It's crazy it's been 3 years. I remember one of the levels being pretty weak, like the desert level.
Wait, what?
But yeah,
Here, and
that's the video game. Not much to it. It's very okay. Yeah, I put it in the right spot. It's an alright game. Close my eyes again. This one. Ooh, Squeak Squad! I've got a really vivid memory of this game. As in, I beat it in one day. Because I was, we were going to Pittsburgh to visit family when I was younger, when this game came out. And I played the entire thing in the car. And this is a 2-hour playthrough, a 100% full game walkthrough. So I guess it was, so this was a really short game. But I liked this game, it's fun. It's not, looking back at it, it wasn't the most innovative Kirby game. It was just fighting a bunch of rats. That's really all it was. So I guess looking back at it, it is a weaker Kirby game, but if you really like the curve, this is a good one to play. I remember the UFO power being really fun. I think the final boss was some kind of one-eyed thing. Dark Nebula. Yeah. It's just an eyeball, and then it becomes like a guy, right? No. Maybe it was the other way around. No, I guess I'm misremembering the Kirby boss. Yeah, then we have this rat guy. He looks cool. I think he's a cool character. There's the UFO power. This guy was in Kirby Star Allies, a game I never played, and I don't think I ever will, unfortunately. Yeah, the giant hammer thing. Kirby gets that hammer for the final boss. Yeah, overall, it's a solid game. Very solid. I liked it as a kid. I put it in good stuff. Alright, anyways, let's do another one. Drawn to Life. This is another interesting game. A very interesting game for the 3DS. I remember making my guy look really stupid. Yeah. You literally create every asset in the game. Well, not every asset, but you draw your main character. You draw things in the world. It's a really nifty idea. And the art style looks pretty good. But if I remember correctly, this is a side-scroller, right? Here we go. This is the character creator. They give you a little default. I don't remember what my guy looked like. Your drawing looks so weak. And I know this is the default. Probably because it's on the DS. I want to see, like, core gameplay. Yeah, it's a side-scrolling game. And I guess it had, like, an overworld. Oh, the animations are very charming. I mean, obviously the main character one is super lazy, but the actual enemies look appealing. Yeah, and I think he drew his snow gun or whatever it was. Yeah, I mean, this was not a bad game. This was really cool. Bam. Was he drawing something? He drew a Mario star. Yeah, and then it just becomes your platform. So it's like your journey becomes personalized. Although, of course, the player's art style really doesn't juxtapose well with the main art style. It reminds me of Maple Story. You know, when I think back on this game, I always say, like, yeah, it was fun, but I don't think it looked as good as I remember in my head. But no, this game visually looks really appealing. Now, I don't remember how good the game is, actually. But I'm gonna put it in good stuff. I think I have fond memories of it. I'm putting it in good stuff. Yeah, overall, I think it's a good game. Maybe I'd slip it into Okie Dokie, but we'll keep it in good. What else we got here? And bam, Nabjo. Ooh, this game is GOAT. I love Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story. This is the best Mario and Luigi game, and thinking that the new one earned, yeah, this is the best Mario and Luigi game, and seeing how there's a new one on the horizon is getting me excited. I did not play this one. I didn't play the 3DS version. I heard it was not great. I think the art style is a bit of a downgrade. This is definitely a game I'd like to replay at some point. I think it was a mistake to remake this game. They should have waited longer, maybe remake it on the Switch. But yeah, they went bankrupt. Here we go, the original. The art style is so charming, you still see these sprites today. Such good gameplay. Playing as Bowser in an RPG setting was great. And I do remember this game being on the shorter end, too. A lot of nostalgia just looking at this game. I forgot about all the Fawful characters. They were really cool. And then they changed the design of, like, Peach's castle every game. It's different every game. Music's still great, Yoko Shimara. Overall, fantastic video game. I see a game. And you know what? I think I'm going to turn this into a mini rant. This game is yucky! God, this game has been in so many states. I would put it in here if this was still the beta. Almost to here. But, oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. They just keep making the game worse. This is what the beta used to look like. So fast, the characters are smaller.
So happy it's not completely.
Combos felt a lot better. Look at this.
You deserve that, Taz.
The game was still floaty, but it was fun. I can't. This is like gotta be the biggest downgrade ever in a game. This is like the Overwatch 2 of platform fighting. They need to try making the game like this again. It doesn't need to be as fast, but it shouldn't be like the modern multiverses. Like the dashes are kind of... The dashes were really bad in this game.
Destroyed, man. I got my
and you see it here, but every time I do a dare, Shaggy's momentum halts.
I keep misinputting that.
Like he becomes floaty. But then you can like fast fall too in the beta. It was really weird.
Fuck yeah.
But let's see here. Let's look up a more recent video. This was a month ago. Now, they made some changes, to be fair, today. As of today, they did the auto-teching thing, or last week. But this was just bad. It's so slow. They added Banana Guard, who is an awful character choice. Like, it's night and day gameplay.
Calm down there, buddy. Calm down.
The character models are bigger, which I don't think is a big deal, to be honest. But it's just so sluggish, so much hit stun. A lot of bad mechanics. I mean, I mentioned they added teching earlier.
What the fuck was...
Instead of making it automatic on, like, double bounces...
The animations are not the best.
They should just let the player do automatic... Or not automatic. Just do regular Smash Bros.
Again, I want this game to succeed. but it has so many issues that it needs to solve, you know?
There I am. Thank you, 1 month
I think
ago,
it's possible,
Steve.
though. Not the best.
Having some weird hair right here. This stage is ass. I hate this stage. It's WarioWare, but worse. Freaking awful.
Neither do I, but I'm going
Also, the hitboxes in this game are terrible. Absolutely abysmal hitboxes. You feel like things that should land don't land, and things that definitely shouldn't land are landing. Awful.
It just keeps you in the air for some reason. I
There
don't
you go,
understand
ranting
the
again.
appeal to that.
What they need to
It
do
makes
is
the
they
game
need
slow
to
and floaty.
increase the game's
It's
speed.
so dumb.
I guess add teching at this point, and get rid of the air mobility. Remove
we get a
the
YouTube board. Very curious to
molasses
see what it looks like on
aerials.
stream.
It's such a
Watch,
shame because
this
I like
aerial
Samurai
move looks
Jack. He's
bad.
such a fun
Like, he
character.
just
But
stays
right there, look
fixed
at that.
to
I'm doing it
something
right there.
Watch, this aerial move
It's so
looks
bad.
Like, he just stays in the air. He
I'm
doesn't
explaining it.
fall.
Look at that.
It's not the same fall. It's so dumb.
Yep, it's really stupid. Wonder Woman's also really dumb too. This game also doesn't have sour spots either, I think. Because I was fighting Black Adam the other day. He has a big clap move. That's a giant hitbox. And the literal edges of the attack do maximum damage.
That's kinda
It's
cool.
awful. So bad.
I didn't get that.
Look at
That's
that.
kinda
Bad hitbox. Well, okay, I
That-
guess it was
I didn't
armor.
get that.
But that's still pretty dumb that she has mobile armor. Just a lot of potential in this video game. But it's being held back by greed and just baffling decisions from the devs. Also, that should have landed. Let's see, hold on. That up smash, that cool... That, look!
Kick.
The rant's almost over, I swear. Watch. That properly misses. Is this a victim of the Z-axis? That landed! That lands! I should be getting that hit there. And then Wonder Woman should be hitting me here. No, it's just the pinky toes. Maybe there's no hurt box there. Oh no, she does land the hit. Yeah. It's so bad. The hitboxes are so bad. I really want that game to succeed. I truly do, but Warner Brothers and Player First is just not... they're just not making it happen. Bad game. Keep the Mario and Luigi going. I thought this game was good. I think it's the weakest Mario and Luigi. Maybe I'm being harsh on it. Because I remember, like, mid-2000s Mario games were kind of eh. Good soundtrack as always. It also brought back Popple from the first Mario and Luigi game. Still a creative game, too. I didn't go through... Mario and Luigi was immune from the stale Mario era, where they just refused to have creativity for Mario spin-off games. It's really weird, like Paper Mario. Like, look at this guy, goober. Really wacky characters. I remember liking the Luigi minigame here, where you get really big and then you start destroying stuff. Also, I said this is the weakest Mario and Luigi game. I take that back. I just remembered Paper Jam existed. We'll get to that one later. But yeah, this is from Bowser's Inside Story. They just revamped it with the Luigi. I enjoyed this. It was also cool seeing the Mario and Luigi characters in 3D. So I'm very excited to see them in Brothership, because I really like this art style. I just think this Luigi design is significantly better than the modern Luigi. This looks so appealing. But yeah, we're seeing the Mario RPG renaissance, so that makes me happy. That stays in good stuff. Bam! Okay, Mario and Sonic, the Winter Olympics. All the Mario and Sonic games are okay. I like the Winter Olympic ones the best. And this is the one on the Wii. Fun fact, the Olympic Committee did not renew the license for Nintendo and Sega to make the Mario and Sonic Olympics anymore because they wanted to do NFTs and crypto. Such a shame. But yeah, I like this. Cool. They added a lot of new characters. This is the first sequel to the game, I believe. But yeah, one of my biggest complaints from these games, looking back at it, was that most of the game was just the real-life Olympic sports. They didn't do much of the Mario and Sonic charm. I do remember this being like an actual replication of the course they did. I think this was Canada. But yeah, let's see if the dream events are in here. I think this is how I learned about curling too. Curling's the goofiest sport ever. Yeah, here we go. This is where the game should have focused on. The dream events, because there's only like one course per event. Like we have freaking Radical Highway from Sonic Adventure 2 with Mario Kart items. This was awesome. Look at this. Get an item. Shadow. I don't know. Is this like an actual replication of the song? Or is it just taken from the game? I can't tell. So I just realized I might be drowning you guys out with the audio. I really hope my past tier list things are not being drowned out by the audio of the videos I've been playing. But yeah, it's really cool. What else did they have? They had like a Mario Galaxy one. Ice skating. Koopa Shell. Animations are not looking too good on that, to be honest. This is just like a show. This one's just a little weird. They have Sonic too. Dream Ice Hockey. There was a Galaxy one I remember really like. They had Dream Snowball Fighting. This one was cool. An Olympic sport that doesn't exist, that should exist. Mario Party House minigame. This one seems kind of cool. Is there no Mario Galaxy in this one? Here's the Sonic. No, this is Mario Kart 1. There's a Sonic one too, I remember. Like Sonic Heroes. Here it is. I had a world record in this game for a little bit. Oh, here's Sonic. Yeah, this was, they should have focused the future Mario and Sonic Olympic games on this. But maybe it was the Olympic Committee that wanted them to stay on par with the courses. Maybe they had power in that. I don't know. Eyes closed. This one. Sin and Punishment. I remember when I played this on the Wii. I remember wanting the sequel for years. And it kept getting delayed, and I was like, oh, this game's never coming out. But yeah, this was a fun game. It was so jarring to me to see blood in the Nintendo game. I remember you really had to kill a cat. This is just purely an arcade shooter, though. It's not bad. I'm guessing the series was never that successful because there's only two. Oh, here's the cat. I guess that's a cat. Very short game. Very weird game, honestly. The story being very bizarre. This character always gets into Smash as an assist trophy, though. Overall, this game's fine. Alright, let's see. Eyes closed. Bam! Oh. Boom. Convenient since Sonic Generations is coming out soon. This game was good. I don't know if I'm going to play Sonic Generations, the remake. But I do want to play that Shadow mode, so if they sell it separately, maybe I'll play it. But yeah, I still think this is probably the best Sonic game. It just takes the best levels from Sonic, and they remix them in two styles. Modern and then classic. City Escape, but in 2D. Overall, this game's really good. I don't really have much to say. I'm still amazed that they're remaking the game. It feels a little unnecessary to me. Because I think the point of the Sonic game was to celebrate what it was before. And since they're remaking it, it just feels like they're just replaying what this game meant 10 years ago. Again, the Shadow stuff looks really cool, and I think that should have just been a separate game. But I guess maybe they were afraid to sell Shadow individually against Sonic. So it probably was just easier, marketing-wise. But, yeah, this game was still pretty good. Still the best Sonic game, I think. And I guess maybe I'll be surprised by the remake. Maybe they'll add some new Sonic levels from Frontiers, Forces, or whatever to keep the trend up of celebrating Sonic's history. But I don't think I'll be playing that, especially with so many games coming out this year. Bam! Hot take. I'm not the biggest Yoshi's Island guy. I played this on the Game Boy as a kid. It's so weird that... I get what they're going for, calling it Super Mario World 2. But it's so different from Mario World. The art style is really good. But looking back at this game, it's just really slow. Good music, though. It's a sluggish game that's... I don't know. It's not bad. It's just... It's okay. It's not for me. Great art style music, though. I remember this cave level being a pain in the ass. It was more like an exploration game than a traditional Mario game. I don't remember this. They should use these characters more often, though, in Mario games. Like Bandit. These, well, they kind of have monkeys in Mario. This again. Lakitu? What was that Lakitu doing? Oh, Fire Lakitu! That's kind of cool. Shy Guys are also kind of underutilized in Mario. They're in the spin-off games a lot, though. Baby Bowser fight was kind of iconic, though. Kamek. This is the game that had Kamek first, I think. Like, I have my opinions on Kamek as a character. I'm not the biggest fan. Because when I grew up playing Mario, especially Mario World, the first one, Kamek was just Magic Koopas. Like, there were so many of these. The first two Paper Mario games added Kami Koopa, who I think is still a much better character. They should have made that one canon and replaced Kamek. Or at the very least, give Kamek a new design so that way you can keep the Magic Koopas and there's no confusion. Just a little silly, in my opinion. Baby Bowser design's really good, though. I always liked this one. The big snout. Overall, it's an alright game. Not crazy about it, though. What else we got here? Platform fighters. I did not like Nickelodeon All-Stars. This game was poopy. And I think it is worse than Multiversus. Although I will say, Nick All-Stars had better weight. And I did make a video on this. It got stale so fast. This is also a game that was plagued by the Melee curse, where people... The whole game was just to be like Melee, which I think is a mistake. Melee is a great game, but it's also pretty niche.
Feel the burn, brother!
Like, not a lot of people like these super fast-paced games. Like, looking back at it, that footage was so fast, I could barely even tell what was going on. But yeah, the animations are just dog crap in this game. But I did like Nigel's down arrow. That was being pretty fun. It was like a falcon, like a really fast falcon kick.
Danny?
Yeah, the game... Again, it has the weight and some speed compared to Multiversus. But it's just... I don't know. It's just... It overdoes it. Yeah. I remember, like, playing Korra at first in this game, too.
Oh, I died first?
But she was like the worst character in the game, I think. Reptar was a little fun.
I like
But yeah, this was such a short-lived game. It only lasted like a month.
Nintendo characters.
I played a lot more of this game than I thought I would, though. Patrick looks awful in this
Yeah, I
game.
knew he was gonna guard. Gotcha.
Such a weird move.
Wiggle, wiggle.
That scorpion kick, I think it's called.
No.
But yeah, it was just a novelty. It was just bringing memes alive. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, it's yucky. It's definitely worse than Multiverses. I think Multiverses could definitely fix itself, but I don't know. It's running out of chances, that game. I think we'll do 2 more. Yeah, boom. What is this game? Oh, it's Zoo Tycoon! I grew up with this game. A game I don't think I will ever return to. I don't even know which one this is. I've played so many of them, but they all kind of feel the same. This is just casual fun. But, yeah, this is what they looked like. It was just making a zoo. I played a lot of this game as a kid. I definitely recognize these graphics. Basically, Zoo Capitalist Simulator 101. I always enjoyed it. I liked the people using the bathrooms, going to eat at places and shit. It was cool. A novelty game. That guy's ugly as hell. Having like a black background though is a little underwhelming. I wonder if there was a way to change that. But yeah, I don't know if they still make these today. But yeah, I remember some of the sound effects though. I'm just getting nostalgic looking at this. This was the one I played. But yeah, towards the end I would just let loose all the people. Or not all the people, all the animals, and let them kill people. It's kind of fun. Like when I was done playing a zoo. There's also like free mode too, where you can just build whatever you want. They had dinosaurs too, that was fun. You get like a T-Rex or something. I have a lot of nostalgia for that game. But today, I would put it in okay. It's an okay game. It was a cool novelty game that I definitely would not return to today. I'll do 2 more, and I probably said that earlier, but you know what? I'm doing 2 more for real now. We're getting really close to the Budakai games. Which one's this? Which Budakai is this? I don't know. Maybe this is cheating, but maybe I should just do all the Budakai games together. But I guess some of them were side-scrollers, though, right? Yeah, they weren't all the same. Some were like side-scrollers. I did play this one, though. Budakai games are classic. Wait, these are just the cutscenes. This is Budakai 3. Yeah, this is the side-scroller one. I played these. I played a lot of these games growing up. I didn't play much of Tenkaichi 3, only at friend's house. What's the move? Yeah, when we were younger, we used to be like, oh, he's grabbing the penis! The penis beam! I guess looking back at it now, it looks like his chest, but on a lower res TV, it looks like the groin. Overall, these games are pretty cool. And I'm very excited for the new one. I'm gonna put them in good stuff. I don't know if I put them in GOAT. They're definitely great and memorable games, but for me personally, I didn't play them a whole lot. They're definitely good. And I am going to be playing Sparking Zero. But I don't think I'll be playing every character in that game. We should end it with a good game. One that I really like. Let's see if I can find one. We'll end it with a classic. If you've watched my streams or content for years, you'll know that the first Paper Mario is one of my all-time favorite games. And I played a modded version of it when I first started my stream 4 years ago. Still such a great game. Wonderful graphics, great art style. Combat's not as strong as Thousand Year Door, but still good. It's a game I can see myself replaying till I die. Quizmo Worm Guy. If they're ever to remake this game, I kind of want them to try and stay faithful to this art style. But I also don't really want them to remake this game. I'd rather just make a new Mario game. I'm forever grateful that they remade Thousand Year Door. But overall, I think a new one would be better. Fun fact about this game, the reason it's called Paper Mario is because in the West, the localization team was afraid that they weren't going to sell the game because of its paper-thin graphics. So they called it Paper Mario to try and trick their consumers. Scumbags! But hey, it worked. And it evolved the franchise to being even better. I don't think a lot of people like the Shy Guy level, but I have a lot of nostalgia for this one. It's definitely a lot of backtracking and linear levels and all that. But it's still a good game. You can tell it's on an emulator because I think that's a graphical glitch. This whole area was nostalgic to me too. The music, love Paper Mario. The characters were really good. I think some of the partner designs are better than Thousand Year Door. Some. Actually, Koops and Bombette are not very good compared to... No, wait, Cooper and Bombette are not as good as Koops and Bomberry. Those are definitely better than Thousand Year Door. This whole level was great. Fantastic chapter. Probably one of the best ones in the game. And if they ever do remake this game, they could probably do the same thing they did with Origami King's music. Remix the OST to be unique in every world. That was a great change in Thousand Year Door remake. Then you had the Luigi stuff. This is before Luigi really had much of a character, before he was depicted as a coward. I know they hinted at, like, the ghosts in this game, like 2 years before Luigi's Mansion. Maybe they knew about the game's development, maybe they didn't. Or maybe it's a happy coincidence, who knows. Yeah, overall, fantastic game. And before I end it out, let's take a peek at one of my older VODs, just for the heck of it. Okay. And this one I used to put almost all my streams up on a VOD channel, like Vinesauce, but this did not work out. If I ever get really fortunate enough to be like as big as like Vinesauce, I would absolutely consider doing this again. But yeah, this is let's start with this. This is like pro mode. I wonder how much deeper this mod has gotten since I last played it. But yeah, it was just a harder version of Paper Mario. They did a lot of unique things too. They added a unique world, like a boss rematch mode too. Enemies did more damage. But I think overall it was mostly the same. Junior Troop and all that. God, man, time really...
Just so I can know how much health he has.
Really flies. And I don't remember who Jerry was, but it must have been a bit I came up with when I was doing this playthrough. I remember loving the sewers in this game. It felt endless as a kid, but it's definitely not as big looking back at it today. Freaking Elden Ring sewers were awful. I don't know why I brought that game up, but I did. Oh yeah, that's right, they made the Boos enemies. These guys were not enemies in the original game, which was really interesting. It was an interesting design choice to not make the ghosts enemies. It was cool. Then Thousand Year Door kind of undid that, but whatever. Blah, 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 blah. This is the tier list so far. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I really do want to finish this tier list just for me at this point, because I spent so much time making it, and it's been over a year now, if you can believe it. So I think doing these through YouTube videos is more efficient than stream. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and tune in for more. See ya.